In a quiet corner of the forest stood an old tree, home to two little birds who had been together for years. The male bird loved her deeply. He brought her the sweetest grains, sang songs just for her, and made sure she never felt alone. To him, she was his whole world. But to her, doubt had begun to whisper. "He's so kind," she thought. "But what if his heart belongs somewhere else?" She wasn't cruel, just afraid. Afraid that love could fade. And so began the small fights, the quiet distance. "You don't love me like before," she said one evening. He smiled softly, tired, and whispered, "If I didn't, why would I stay by your side every single day?" But words weren't enough for her anymore. Doubt had built a wall around her heart. One cold winter afternoon, she said, "Tomorrow, before sunrise, let's both meet under this tree. Whoever comes first loves the other more." The male bird paused, then smiled gently. "If that's what it takes for you to trust me," he said, "I'll be there." That night, she returned to her nest, determined to wake up early and prove her love. But he stayed by the tree, watching the last light fade. "What if I sleep and wake up late?" he thought. "What if she comes first and thinks I didn't care?" He looked at the stars above and decided, "I'll stay right here through the night, so there's no room left for doubt." The wind grew colder. Snow began to fall. His small body shivered, but he didn't move. He curled up beneath the tree, whispering to himself, "She'll see me here at dawn, and she'll finally know how much I love her." Meanwhile, far above, the female bird couldn't sleep. "I'll go early," she told herself. "He'll see me waiting and understand my heart too." When the first light touched the sky, she flew to the old tree, her heart racing. But he wasn't there. Her wings slowed. "He didn't come," she whispered, and the doubt she had fed so long began to win again. She sat on a branch, cold and disappointed. "Maybe I was right all along," she murmured. "I still love you, even if you don't feel the same." But then, something caught her eye. Down below, near the roots of the tree, a small shape, still and silent under the snow. She flew down, and her world stopped. It was him. His tiny body curled, his feathers frozen. Beside him, a single flower petal, and one of his own feathers, neatly tucked against it. It wasn't written in words, but it said everything. "I never left. I stayed all night, not to prove my love, but to make sure you never doubted it again." Her tears fell onto the snow. "You fool," she cried softly. "You stayed all night just to prove something I should have already believed." The forest stood still as she whispered to the wind, "I should have trusted your silence." In love, we often look for grand gestures, big words, loud promises, dramatic signs. But real love is quiet. It stays even when no one's watching. Sometimes we test the ones who love us most, and in doing so, we lose them. Love isn't a race to win. It's a connection to protect. So, trust before you doubt. Hold before you push away. Because by the time we understand someone's silent love, it may already be too late to feel it again.